The Book of Expanded Deism by Jason X. Chapter 5, Everyone's Evolution. Question 57. Where did the divine come from? Answer 57. Here is my best guess. The divine came from lifeless stuff, and the lifeless stuff always existed. It was always in motion. By accident, the lifeless stuff moved just right and, over countless years, became the divine as the divine is right now. Thus the divine probably evolved from lifeless stuff into a perfect person or persons. Question 58. Why should we believe in the evolution of the divine? Answer 58. There are at least 6 reasons. 1. It is much more likely that the first thing that existed was inanimate stuff that evolved into a perfect person than a perfect person always existed. 2. A creation always teaches something about its creator. The entire universe, and all life that we know of, are evolving in one way or another. 3. All life that we know of apparently evolved from some lifeless stuff on planet Earth. 4. Some very simple living things, like protozoa, apparently evolved into some very advanced living things, like humans. 5. We can relate to the divine more. 6. We can be inspired by the divine more. Question 59. If we must believe that either the universe haphazardly came into existence, or that the divine haphazardly came into existence, why not just believe that the universe haphazardly came into existence and that the divine does not exist? After all, we are more certain that the universe exists than that the divine exists. Answer 59. The universe seems like it was purposefully created by an intelligent person. Thus, keeping question 58 and answer 58 in mind, we should believe in the evolution of the divine and that the divine purposely created the universe. Question 60. Why should we believe that the divine is completely good? Answer 60. Reason leads us to believe that the divine is completely good for at least 2 reasons. 1. Either directly or indirectly, the divine creates every created thing that is good. 2. The divine is almost certainly morally superior to all creatures, and some creatures are very good. Compassion and hope lead us to believe that the divine is completely good because the divine will perfect all relatively good rational creatures and reform all relatively evil rational creatures only if the divine is completely good. Question 61. What do perfect and reform mean? Answer 61. Perfect means to make a creature completely sane, good, and happy forever, and reform means to make a relatively evil creature a relatively good creature. Question 62. If the divine is perfect, then why are we imperfect? Answer 62. We evolved from animals and have yet to either evolve into a perfect species or be perfected by the divine after death. In other words, humans are often foolish, emotional, and selfish because animals are often foolish, emotional, and selfish. Question 63. If the divine is perfect, then why isn't the whole universe perfect? Answer 63. First of all, the divine did not evolve in a perfect environment or situation, and to understand the divine well, we must go through a similar process of evolution. Second, overcoming imperfection might help one be more perfect. Question 64. Why might overcoming imperfection help one be more perfect? Answer 64. What is earned is usually valued more than what is just given, and the more one values perfection, the more perfect one might be. A being who overcomes imperfection to become perfect will probably value perfection more than a being who starts life perfect, because she or he earned perfection. This is similar to a very poor person who works long and hard to become rich. He or she will probably value being rich more than someone who has always been rich. Question 65. Why would the divine want us to understand the divine well and become perfect? Answer 65. The divine probably created creatures to be the divine's friends and children. In other words, the divine created creatures so that creatures could become like the divine. Rational creatures might not create whole universes, but they will eventually be completely sane, good, and happy forever. Some rational creatures are even likely to eventually know as much as the divine knows. Question 66. Why does the divine remain hidden and silent? Answer 66. The divine remains hidden and silent to teach and test us rational creatures. Question 67. What does the divine's apparent absence or non-existence teach us? Answer 67. It teaches us at least 4 things. 1. The divine can do whatever the divine wants, even if we want the divine to do the opposite. 2. In a way, the divine does not have to be very involved in our lives. 3. We have to do things for ourselves. 4. It teaches us what the divine had to experience during the divine's evolution. The divine did not have someone greater than it to rely on. The divine had to rely on itself. Question 68. How does the divine's apparent absence or non-existence test us? Answer 68. It makes us choose what to do for ourselves, because we cannot consult the divine for commands or advice. And it makes things like life after death and true justice seem much less likely. If the divine does not exist, then life after death and true justice probably do not exist either. Question 69. Why should things like life after death and true justice not seem much more likely? Answer 69. Part of the purpose of this life is to test us. This life is more of a test if we are not certain that there is a reward for passing it and a punishment for failing it. Also, during the entire process of the divine's evolution, the divine probably did not know for certain that the divine would live forever completely sane, good, and happy. We are being taught through experience something like what the divine went through. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and/or comment. May reason, compassion, and hope prevail.